Hi, it is me, Christina Coca, and my dog Bubs coming to you live from the Sir Alley. And by live from the Sir Alley, I mean recorded from my apartment. There is just a lot of stuff going on in Vanderpump land over the past few days. Today is Monday, April 22nd, by the way. And it was just like to the point where I didn't want to make a video about them all. So I'm going to make one big video and I'm going to tell you all the weird stuff that's been going on. Not necessarily weird, but just like stuff. Because what is our barometer for weird anyway, as like Vanderpump Rules fans? Let's start with Jax and Brittany, because there are a bunch of rumors that Jax is cheating on Brittany with their publicist, whose name is Lori K. There have been rumors about this, mostly like on Reddit for a long time, or just speculation, I guess is the better word versus rumors. There were a lot of like little events that took place over the weekend, like Brittany unfollowed Lori and then unfollowed Jax, or one of them blocked the other one. So then it looked like the other one unfollowed the other one, but really that's just what happens when somebody blocks somebody. So then there were like pictures and videos from a trip that Jax went on to Canada that Lori was at. There's like pictures that Lori has posted kissing Jax on the cheek. It just doesn't look like how you would take pictures with your publicist, like their faces are touching, whatever. Lori is married, I think, with kids, but that's never stopped anybody before. Brittany unfollowed Lori. Brittany's mom, Frosty, she's also known as Frosty, unfollowed Lori yesterday, and apparently she is following Randall. I don't know. I don't follow Frosty too close. I'm inclined to basically believe everything Brittany has to say about their relationship. One, because of how she acted when I met them at BravoCon. Two, because nothing she's saying is like anything that seems like she wants to make him look bad. It just seems like it's what she's going through. And three, it's Jax. I'm also blocked by Jax. So some of y'all sent me stuff like, have you seen this? I'm like, I can't see it. I can't see anything Jax posts. Listen, I don't know. It looks sketchy, but I don't know. Like, I don't know. So I'm not going to tell you, yes, it's true or no, it's not true, because honestly, I don't know. All I can tell you is what I've seen, and it looks suspect, but that's that. Kristen and Brittany are really good friends, according to both of them. And Kristen has said that she doesn't believe that Jax has cheated on Brittany and that that's why they're like separated right now. But she said that before the Lori K stuff. So I don't know. Let me put Bubs down because he's getting antsy. So hold on. All right. Next, we have to talk about Joe. Oh my God, Joe. Like, Joe, what are you doing? What are you doing? So Joe went on Instagram Live with a friend who just sat in the background watching the shenanigans, no pun intended, unfold. I'll play some clips for you.
Did I suck off Schwartz?
Okay, well, they were in a relationship.
Yeah, of course I did. What the fuck is going on?
She actually posted a video like after the live being like, I didn't record the live, so if anybody recorded, can you send it to me? That's just how she looked when she was saying it. I don't know. Anyway, so you had to have been on it to have caught it. And some people were, including my favorite podcast recap account, Vanderpod Recaps. Someone asked if she is sucked off Schwartz. She said, yeah, obviously. And he was really good at sex. Then she was asked, do you think Schwartz is your other half? And she's like, yeah, probably.
Let him go. Let him date. Let him be. I don't want to be, we're broken up. It is what it is. Do you think Schwartz is my other half? Yes, I do. But I think it's going to take some time.
Yeah, you have said that for a long time.
Yeah, I have. And I think that him and I are just kind of like
Well, it's like in due time.
In due time. No, I don't think I'm ever going to get back together. Maybe in the future, but I'm not really sure. I I have met Sophia. She was so sweet. We did like a handshake, and it was like hi, nice to meet you. Da, 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 da. And then she seems great. Do you know his GF? I don't know Schwartz's GF. I don't know him. I don't know her. I don't. I think that she was a fan of the show. That's what I was told. Mm-hmm. But he seems happy. So like, let's go. You know what I mean?
And that's all you care about.
That's all I care about is Schwartz's happiness. Yeah, I don't want him. I don't want to.
Well, also they're in the process of a breakup, which
Takes
a while.
Yeah, and I also don't want to obviously infiltrate like myself into a relationship that, he's in a new one. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
Do you think you're like meant to be together? Like, yeah, but it's gonna take some time. And then the next breath, she's like, I just want him to be happy and everybody needs to move on. Like, let Schwartz move on. He's with his new girlfriend. She's really nice. I think she was a fan of the show. And then somebody is disputing, like, no, she wasn't a fan of the show, but you were a fan of the show. And then Kristen got in her comments laughing because then somebody asked like if she would be friends with Kristen. She was like, no.
Would you ever be friends with Kristen again? Nope. Hard no.
Girl, listen. I've said already, I don't like talking about Jo. Her energy exhausts me, and I feel uncomfortable when I watch her. It was weird because she would look back at the friend, like almost like, am I crazy for saying that? And the friend was like, no. It was just it was so effing bizarre. And like, she was like aggressive. Like with her aunts, not aggressive in an angry way, but she's just like she hits the gas pedal. Do I think me and Schwartz are supposed to be together? Like, yeah, but I think we're just like, what does that mean? By the way, if you don't want to listen to every single effing podcast that these cast members do or are on, follow Vanderpod Recaps on Instagram because she does that. She listens to them all and she transcribes them and she posts everything that they say, like word for word, but only when they're talking about things that are like relevant to the show. And it's just, I read those and then I decide if I need to like actually go listen to something or watch something myself, because who has the time? There are so many effing podcasts. And then they're on each other's podcasts and they're on other people's podcasts. And it's just a lot. So follow her, shout out. So Ariana at the LA Times Festival of Books, talked about having watched some of this season, feeling like she thought things were different between her and the girls, but obviously like LALA, SCHEANA. And people were like, SCHEANA said that Ariana didn't watch the show. I know what clip that's from because Kiki, Monique, and Ryan Bailey were on SCHEANA's podcast a few days ago. And they were talking about watching episodes before the reunion. And SCHEANA like interjected and said, Ariana didn't watch any of it. So people are like, SCHEANA said Ariana didn't watch the show. I'm like, well, she was specifically talking about the reunion in that clip. She flew to LA to do the reunion and then flew back like immediately after because she like had to be on stage and on Broadway the next day. So maybe she didn't see all the episodes. I mean, it's 7 hours worth of TV that they would have had to watch, the final 7 episodes. So she probably just saw some clips. But now her Chicago run is over, and obviously she has more time to watch the episodes, and she's literally sitting there saying watching the season back has been like surprising. So she's literally talking about watching the season. So I don't know why there's like dispute about whether or not she watched it. Like she's literally saying she watched it. So whatever. But she said watching some of the season, she was like during filming, I thought we were like the Spice Girls. Yay. But no, like now, no. So, and she has also said on one of her Watch What Happens live appearances, like some of the things, you know, that I'm hearing them say have been hurtful, and like it makes me sad. That is awful to experience, but I'm relieved to hear her say it partially, just because it's like that's like the biggest takeaway I feel like the audience is having right now, aside from whatever Tom is doing, is like, what the fuck are LALA and SCHEANA doing? Like, you're literally having her cry on your shoulder and being like, we just want you to be happy. And then all you're doing is dragging her in the after show and on your podcast. Like, what the F? There's also some rumors, I don't know where they came from or where they started. There's just a lot of speculation around the reunion and the way the cast is like teasing it and talking about it in such non-specific terms. Like, we did something we never done before, and there's a plot twist and da da da. But we don't know. But guess what? We're all gonna find out eventually. So I don't like these things that we are for sure all going to find out at some point. Like, I don't enjoy speculating about them because we just won't know. I mean, I have theories, but to like, it's not worth arguments to me. But there are some people who are thinking that Ariana quits the show at the end of the reunion and that's the big shock. I don't believe that. But she was asked about next season, or I think the person asked her if Vanderpump Rules is beneficial to her anymore. And she said she couldn't comment on those choices, but she would make the right choice that worked for her if it made sense in the future. Which, of course, what are you going to say? Like, you can't say aloud as the season's airing, like, yeah, I don't want to come back to the show. I mean, nobody would do that in their right mind. And she did say, like, just a reminder, which I feel like everybody is forgetting about the time that this was filmed. It was so soon after that season 10 reunion, which the season 10 reunion was filmed 3 weeks after she found out about everything. So she said that, you know, when she's being filmed for season 11 and what we're watching now, she was at her messiest point because she was like experiencing trauma. She was in fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. She would freeze. She goes into freeze mode and in those selections of reactions. And she was like, yeah, I'm hiding out in my room with all my boxes and belongings because I'm hunkering down and like freezing up so quickly after everything. But she said it helped her push through like the day to day. It was, you know, it made it harder and easier for her, I guess, because it was just like forcing her to deal with stuff. Also, I have looked at some of the screenshots people have shared about her messy room from that they showed, I think in like the first episode, and people are like, she's a pig. And I went back to just pause it and like look in the background. I'll show a picture actually. All of her clothes are folded or on a hanger, and the hangers are like in a row, like and there's nothing on the bed. There's just a lot in there because that's her new house. It was that bedroom. Like, so there's a lot of stuff. I mean, if I didn't have a green screen on behind my head right now, y'all wouldn't, I mean, anyway. So there's that. Speaking of Two-Faced and SCHEANA on Instagram followed Tom Sandoval's new girlfriend, this model, Victoria. And everybody was like posting screenshots saying, SCHEANA's following Sandoval's new girlfriend. SCHEANA's following Sandoval's new girlfriend. What a traitor. So many people posted about it that we're all pretty sure SCHEANA saw it and unfollowed her because now she's not following Sandoval's new girlfriend anymore. Wow, what a twist. Like, it's SCHEANA. It's SCHEANAR. Like, I can't. LALA's still annoying. I don't know what else she's doing to be annoying, but surely she is. Is there anything else I'm missing? Let me just go look and make sure. And I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Listen, I don't think I missed anything from over the weekend, but I'm sure just in the amount of time that I've been doing this, I've missed something. Oh, comments are off. Whose comments are off? Lori K. Lori K's comments are off. VPR spoiler. Oh, it's just a preview. Jax is going to be on this week's episode. He's going to go over to James's house, and apparently the Chiron has him described as like former Sir employee. which is hilarious. I'm not gonna post that preview because I don't want to get a copyright strike because people love giving me those. So there you go. Please like and subscribe. Do all the things, the YouTube things. Like and subscribe and comment and follow me everywhere. I'm Coca Coca on here and TikTok and Coca Macoca on Instagram. So yeah.